Let's talk about our Coachella Valley, from lifestyle, beauty, food, fun, and much more. This is Desert Chat with your host, Sandy Newton.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Desert Chat. I'm Sandy Newton. Thanks so much for joining us. You know, each week we meet all the great people and businesses and nonprofits from around our valley and around our table. First up, well, you know, another month means that we have another wonderful and well-deserving group of young honorees for the wonderful Do the Right Thing initiative, founded by our good friend Dr. Terry Cutover, in partnership with Chief Andy Mills and our Palm Springs Police Force. Let's meet these exemplary students who are simply doing the right thing. Welcome, Senator Boxer. We are so honored to have you this month in November because we know our wonderful Dr. Terry Cutover is out of town. So you're pitching in, and this has a really special meaning for you. Talk to us about your passion behind Do the Right Thing.
First of all, I have to say something about Terry Cutover. Imagine coming up with this idea in 1990 in Miami, and it was a situation where some child did something heroic, and the police department honored the child. And Terry looked at it and she thought, this is going to change that child's life. That child is going to continue doing good things. Mm-hmm. And now we've got it right here, all these years later, all over the country and in Europe. So I have to say, Terry's not here today. She asked if I would fill in. I was thrilled to do it. I'm the vice chair of this particular wing of Do the Right Thing here in Palm Springs. But the reason I'm so taken with it is this. When I was raising my kids, and it's always hard to raise kids, right? The thing I noticed is they did so much better when you noticed when they did something right, not when they did something wrong.
Good point,
you know
right?
What I'm saying?
Exactly.
They do something wrong, you're grounded,
right,
close
right.
the door,
Punished.
don't come out,
right.
All the rest of it. They're sad. And I often wondered if that really worked. I guess tough love is fine, but isn't it also wonderful to praise them when they're good? And so that's the bottom line of this particular program. When young people, particularly those who are challenged, whether it's, you know, in terms of their family's economic means or whether it's some kind of problem in the family, a disability, all these things that create these challenges, bullying that happens.
Right.
When these young people step up and step out and we say to them, good for you, it's life-changing.
I believe you are so right.
Life-changing.
You know, and I know if we could follow up with some of those kids starting from 1990, we would see the results, really, how it's impacted their lives. As you said, if you reward for the good and the positive, it has benefits.
Yeah, I told Terry she shouldn't get me too used to this.
You're becoming a regular. We see you every month, and we're so grateful to have you. Thanks so much for all you do.
Of course.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like these kids really know how to do the right thing. Yay! So impressive. Congratulations again to all of these great young people. And thanks again, Senator Boxer, for stepping up and being such an important part of this wonderful program. We really appreciate all of you. Next up, well, do you have a little artistic streak in you that you're dying to explore? Maybe you're a future Picasso or Monet. Well, a new spot has just opened in Rancho Mirage that will allow your inner Warhol to come out, and it's great for the whole family. I had a chance to visit Paint and Fire, and while I am definitely not a Picasso, I sure had fun, and you will too.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
Welcome in. I'm Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is Connor.
Hi,
Pleasure
Connor.
meeting you.
Nice meeting
Thanks for
you.
coming.
I love this. This is beautiful.
I'm so glad you're here. You ready to paint today?
I am ready to paint.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at some of the stuff we've got.
All right. Well, and how do we go about it? Because I know we pick what we like, and then what's the process?
Yeah, so you pick any of the pieces out. You'll pick out your paints, pick out your brushes. We can help you, give you some guidance or ideas on what to do. You'll paint your piece, leave it here for us for about a week to fire. and then pick it up and you can use it. You know, it's food safe and everything, so you can use it just like one of your regular kitchen dishes.
I love it. And you have literally hundreds of items. You've
Yes.
got great items for the entire family. You've got fun things for kids, fun things for adults, like a margarita glass.
Yeah.
You got Star Wars for the kids. There's so much here.
There is a lot.
What are some of the most popular?
Yeah, so we do a lot of mugs. We have ornaments out right now for the holidays.
Perfect.
We have bowls and, you know, kids' little figurines and stuff like that. Some of my favorites are the little mushrooms over there. We have a lot of fun stuff.
So you can do whatever you want. Your
Whatever you want.
imagination can run wild.
Yeah.
I love it. So, well, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get you set up.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I'm not nearly as talented as you are, but I'm copycatting your dots. I love the dots vibe.
Yeah, they're fun.
So fun and easy for me.
Right. That's a good way to go.
So how long have you been open?
Yeah, we've been open for just a couple months now.
Nice, nice. And you don't have to make appointments, right?
No.
Just drop in?
Drop in. If you'd like to make an appointment, you can always email us or call us.
Great.
We're happy to do that too.
And I know that you're going to do private parties. You've already done some. Great idea for women's groups. You've done birthday parties, celebrations.
Bachelorettes, birthdays, you name it, we can do it.
And I understand, Connor, you actually have a take-home kit too. What's that?
Oh yeah, so you can come here, you pick out whatever bisque you want, and we can put it together a kit, and you can take it home, take it to the office, take it wherever inspiration strikes, and then you can bring it back and we'll fire the piece for you.
I love it. It's so zen to do too, right? It's so calming. Tell our viewers where they can go for more information.
Yeah, www.paintandfire.com.
Easy as that. Well, welcome to the Valley. I'm so glad you're here. What a
Thank
great, great resource for young and old. And I'll come back and see what this looks like. It's not going to look as good as yours, but
I think it looks
was
great.
inspired.
It looks amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So fun. And take a look at my masterpiece. Great, right? Well, maybe it's not fabulous, but I am proud of it. And the whole point is I had so much fun. Thanks so much. Don't go away. When we come back, we talk to our friends at Desert Oasis Healthcare to hear more updates about the current Medicare open enrollment period and how is your laundry area looking, right? We head over to Pirch for some fabulous ideas. Stay with us. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Well, I don't know about you, but my laundry area is pretty blah. Nothing special, and certainly nothing to inspire me. But because they are the very best at improving our home and living environments, our friends at Pirch created a fabulous example of how to elevate your home laundry experience. Hey, Alicia.
Hi, Sandy. How are you?
I'm so good. Where are we? Because I see a washer and a dryer, but this doesn't look like my laundry area.
No, this is Pirch Laundry.
Wow, this is really amazing. It looks like a destination.
Yes, it's really fun. So with the rising popularity of doing more of a fun design in your laundry space versus just a little corner pocket, Pirch is definitely getting on board of showing that. So we're doing more in-depth designs with our laundry displays in our showrooms.
Nice.
So here we made a really fun design that makes you want to do your laundry.
It does. I mean, I said it feels like a destination with the tile and the beautiful appointments. And I know that, of course, washer and dryer are in most of our areas, of course, for doing laundry. But you've got something called a styler here. That is amazing.
Yeah, so with the LG Styler, it's a really fun appliance. It's a steam sanitizer for your clothing.
Okay.
So
it sanitizes, it steams.
Yep.
Gets out the wrinkles.
It does, all the wrinkles, and it's not just for clothes. You can throw in things like blankets or pillowcases. Anything that fits in the styler can go in the styler.
That's fantastic. So you really kind of reimagined the concept of doing your laundry. I kind of feel like I could come in here and bring a book and feel comfortable.
Yes, no, you definitely can.
So where can our viewers find out more about these great ideas that you have at Pirch for laundry rooms, kitchens, bathrooms, everything in home design?
If you want to see this or something similar, you can go to pirch.com where you can look at one of our 7 locations and find the ones nearest you.
Great. Well, this one in Rancho Mirage really has knocked it out of the park. Love it.
Thank you, Sandy.
Thanks so much. Okay, that is crazy, right? So beautiful and so innovative, as always. Thanks so much. Next up, well, the Medicare open enrollment period is currently open and it closes December 7th. There are so many new updates, and our friends at Desert Oasis Healthcare know how very important it is to be aware of the changes and the new options, so they stopped by to chat and fill us in. Let's find out more. Well, welcome Brian and welcome Brian. We are so happy to have both of you here, and we're talking about Medicare open enrollment because we have until December 7th, of course, to take advantage of that situation. And Brian, I'll ask you first on behalf of Desert Oasis Healthcare, really what is your top line for our viewers that they need to know?
Yeah, this is a very passionate topic for me. This is the most important healthcare decision I think people can make across their entire continuum of their, trying to stay well. And it's because they don't really put a lot of time and effort into thinking about it. It just happens to them. And then if you make a bad choice or you don't get the right benefits for your pocketbook and for your health conditions, it could be disastrous. That's why we're so proud about working with really good broker sources like Brian here. And so this is that time of year where we're out there trying to make sure that we are educating our members and our seniors, and then explaining to them why Medicare Advantage makes sense. More than half of all Medicare eligible beneficiaries in the U.S. have Medicare Advantage health plans. And it's pretty simple if you follow the pocketbook of seniors. More than 50% make less than $25,000 per year. And so getting excellent health doesn't have to cost a lot. In fact, it could be no out-of-pocket premium, which Brian can tell you about.
Yeah, we've worked with DOHC for many years. In fact, I've been working with Medicare beneficiaries since 2007. And our partnership with DOHC is so good because we're local. We understand the needs of the community. We understand the needs of our senior and our aging population. And when you're working with a broker that's not from here and doesn't understand that, you can get a lot of, incomplete information, I'll say. And it's not that it's intentional, but I couldn't go into another area and act like I know all of the healthcare systems there. So, the great thing about working with Desert Oasis, they accept a lot of amazing Medicare Advantage plans, a lot of them with household names that we're all familiar with, right. United Healthcare, Humana, Anthem Blue Cross, SCAN, just to name a few. So there's a lot of good options out there. And our goal when we sit and meet with each individual Medicare beneficiary is to really find the right plan for them. Like Brian alluded to, like he alluded to, most of these Medicare Advantage plans, there's no additional premium. A lot of people think if I'm going to sign up and purchase an insurance plan, I have to pay for that. It's not necessarily true with Medicare Advantage. You continue paying your Medicare Part B, but the Advantage plans don't have an additional premium.
Wow, so where can they go for more information?
Well, they can come to Desert Oasis, mydohc.com. They can even call us. We have family and friends standing by. You can call Brian at his insurance company. There's lots of places to go for information, but if you really want a trusted source, I think you should stick with either Desert Oasis or the Bill Hars Insurance Group.
Great. We'll have until December 7th, so get on it. Yes. Thanks so much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Great information. Thanks so much to both Brians. Don't go away. When we come back, we head over to El Paseo Jewelers to talk about the amazing Rick Espinoza Awards. And we talk to our friends at the Desert Symphony to hear about their exciting upcoming shows with the Texas Tenors and so much more. You won't want to miss that. Stay with us. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Well, our award-winning Desert Symphony kicks off their amazing 36th season next week with a big splash. The Texas Tenors will perform with our symphony at our beautiful McCallum Theater. The popular group will celebrate their 15th anniversary when they take to the stage with a brand new show. I hope you'll join us because you know what? It's some great entertainment, y'all. Let's find out more. Welcome back to Desert Chat. Nancy and Frank, two of my favorite people in the Valley, and aren't we excited because Desert Symphony is starting their new season, and we're so excited because it starts with a bang next Tuesday with the Texas Tenors from America's Got Talent, and we know that this is their 15th anniversary. And Nancy, tell us a quick little story how they got to us, because you saw them on America's Got Talent.
I watched America's Got Talent all the time, and I saw them, and I thought, these guys are fantastic. And so I waited to see who was going to win, and they won. And I called the agent the next day and said, I have to have them.
I'm not going to miss this one.
Oh, I'm so happy. That's
excited.
Great.
So
Wonderful.
excited. So we want all of our viewers to know tickets, of course, are still available.
Yes.
But let's talk about the rest of the season, because you've got so much going on, and of course the gala next March.
We do. So we have an Enchanted Evening with Barbara, which is a great show that tributes Barbara Streisand, and that's going to be on January 25th at the McCallum Theater.
Nice.
Next lineup is going to be a great show with Tony DeSere, who is a great singer and does a beautiful show also at the McCallum on Thursday, February 29th. And then if you are a John Denver fan, you're not going to want to miss Ted Vigil and his tribute show to John Denver, and that's going to be on March 27th also at the McCallum. And then we end the season in April with Let's Hang On, which is a great show too, which is, when I tell you Let's Hang On, you know all the songs that you're going to be hearing, and that's going to be on April 11th.
Fantastic.
But we also have our gala coming up on Wednesday, March 6th at the show at Agua Caliente, and this is going to be incredible. It is a fantastic performance that we have with Pia Toscano and Daniel Emmett and their show Simply the Best, which they sold out in Las Vegas. A PBS special was created all about it, and we are going to be bringing them here to the Coachella Valley, performing with our beautiful symphony. And tickets are available online at thedesertsymphony.org, and you'll get the ability to purchase tickets for any of these shows, and we'd love to have everyone come out and really enjoy.
Because I think maybe sometimes people don't realize that it's not just the performers, that we put a 60-piece orchestra behind everybody. And, you know, it's really special. It really, really is.
Well, I will see you next Tuesday for the Texas Tenors.
Great.
I cannot
I'm
wait.
so happy.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I cannot wait, and like I said, I hope to see you all there. Next up, our friends at El Paseo Jewelers have really dedicated themselves to our community in so many ways. We have shared countless stories of their generosity to local nonprofits and those in need in our valley. Well, one of their most treasured traditions has been the creation of the Rick Espinoza Award, which they give every year to those brave men and women in law enforcement who protect our entire Coachella Valley. This year's recipient is very special. Today, Raju, we're going to talk about the fact that you honor our Sheriff's Department. You've been doing this for 15 years, you and Jayashree, and I'm so impressed because safety is a big part of our community, obviously, especially for you in a jewelry store. So talk to us about this honor that you give every year to a sheriff.
So it started a friend of mine, Rick Espinoza, who was sergeant at that time, or deputy at that, and he got shot in mouth. He almost died, but the guy is so courageous that he came after a few surgeries.
Wow.
And they couldn't stop him. Within 3 months, he was back to the job. Today, he's lieutenant. And at that time, Dan Willem, who was the captain, he says, you know what, if you want to do something, let's do this for Rick.
Nice.
And we started that, and the first year was Rick, and you will see the loop, everybody, and then they will realize what we are doing. And it's a great thing you can do for your law enforcement. It's a very thankless job, and you need to appreciate them.
Right.
So this year we honored Detective Grasso. And this guy, before even the robbery happened, we decided we are going to give him the, the honorary this year. Honor him this year, and then the robbery happened on the street at jewelry store, and he found all of them.
Wow.
He arrested all of them. And sheriff department, the sheriff station in Palm Desert, they are doing a great job on El Paseo. They are catching people after people who are trying to come here and create problems. And they need our appreciation.
Well, congratulations to your newest detective who won the Rick Espinoza Award. That's wonderful. We'll look forward to next year.
Yes, we will.
Thanks,
Thank
Raju.
you.
Great information and great outreach as always, Raju. Thanks so much. Well, now it's time for our new weekly segment, the Spotlight 29 Desert Chat Entertainment Spotlight. Exciting news! The legendary soul band Tower of Power, known for their iconic funk and soul sound, is celebrating 55 years of touring, and they're bringing their sound to the showroom at Spotlight 29 Casino Saturday, December 2nd at 8 p.m. Tickets start at $26, and you have to be 21 to attend.
Join us for a Rat Pack Christmas at Spotlight 29,
December 14th at 3 p.m. And it's free.
And a Happy New Year.
And moving over to our Acrisure Arena, we have the Acrisure Classic when the Arizona Wildcats go up against the Michigan State Spartans Thanksgiving weekend, November 23rd. Spotlight 29 will be there all weekend giving out t-shirts, and they will be unveiling their brand new tee launcher at the game, shooting 30 t-shirts in just 10 seconds. For more information and to purchase tickets to any of these events, go to spotlight29.com. And in movie news, the much-anticipated Maestro opens in theaters next week. The passionate story of the legendary conductor Leonard Bernstein is beautifully told by filmmaker and star Bradley Cooper, who not only co-wrote, produced, directed, and starred in the film, he really channeled the iconic conductor and literally became Bernstein. And Yannick, of course, your job to motivate and inspire and work with Bradley. Talk to me about that experience.
Really, Lenny is maybe my biggest inspiration as a conductor. So to have the chance to explore with the genius of Bradley and his vision of, as Christy said, he really had a vision. So as a director, but also as an actor. And he understood that what he needed from me was to help him really truly conduct and being technically believable, but never at the expense of the emotional impact, because that's what made Lenny so special.
So much great entertainment coming up. And by the way, Maestro will debut on Netflix on December 20th. Don't miss it. Before we go, let's shine a light on this week's Power of Community grant awarded by the Schnitzer Foundation in partnership with our Desert Sun. This week, Variety of the Desert is awarded the $1,000 grant for all of the great work they do providing bikes for kids at the holidays and so many other important outreaches during the entire year. Congratulations and thanks for all you do. Well, that does it for this week's show. We love shining a light on all of the great people and businesses that make our valley a place like no other. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great week, and remember to help one another. And if you haven't noticed yet, be kind. That's our code word. Check it out, and you might just win an amazing prize courtesy of us to you. Make sure you go to kesq.com for details. For Desert Chat, I'm Sandy Newton. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.